All right, Vikings are officially on the free agent board. Ha! All right, welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and for the third straight year, the Vikings' first big signing is a big defensive tackle. Harrison Phillips, former Bill, 26-year-old defensive tackle, is a Minnesota Viking.
Just like we all predicted, Vikings will go D-tackle first in free agency and get Harrison Phillips. Before we talk about him, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We just hit 6,000 subscribers. We're hoping to hit 7,000 by next Thursday.
Do it. Let's do it. We got this. Harrison Phillips, no relation to Wilson Phillips.
Yeah, maybe.
You're right. I have not verified that, but I don't think he is. Big man, former third rounder, still only 26, was in the 2018 draft from Stanford. Comes in. We've been waiting all day. We finally get a signing. Maybe it's not the last one of the day, but I guess I'm a little surprised that it's a defensive tackle.
I am a little surprised, too. Bill played a 4-3 front. This guy was in the mix. He was a big run stuffer. That's really what this guy does. Harrison Phillips stops the run. He's 6'3", 307 pounds, big old body. This guy's head is huge. The biggest problem with this guy is trying to find a helmet that's going to actually fit that melon of his.
Yeah, and as of while recording this, Michael Pierce earlier today, they were saying something's happening there, whether he's restructuring, whether he's just going to be flat out cut. That adds a big old question mark to Michael Pierce's future. Are they going to have three big men like those big boys up front? Is Pierce Gonzo? I'm sure we'll find out very soon.
You got to think Pierce is Gonzo because not only you got Armand Watts too, a guy who was an up-and-comer last year, one of the bright spots on this defensive line. So you're four deep right now. So you got to think this means Pierce is Gonzo. And another thing with Harrison Phillips, fan favorite in Buffalo. They love him out there, and if the Buffalo fans love you, that means you must have some freaking character. You must be fun to watch, and I'm excited to see Harrison Phillips out there.
Yes, I was reading on the fan-sided Bills website as well, just looking at their priority free agents. Harrison Phillips was definitely mentioned as the guy they wanted to bring back. He ended up starting since week 9 this last year and was a damn menace, damn near dominant out there, stuffing the run. Tore his ACL back in 2019. Hasn't started a ton of games for the Bills in his career, but there's been some pretty damn good defensive linemen in front of him. So I guess it's tough not to get excited. I'm not going to not be excited. I don't care if it's a defensive tackle. We need to get our defense better.
I'm excited to see this guy in purple. You look at this picture of him here. He's got no neck. He's gonna look awesome out there.
Jersey's just gonna be plastered on. They're gonna have to paint it on
for sure. 3-year contract, $19.5 million. I think it's like $6.5 million each year. So the cap hit isn't bad at all. It's not like we overpaid for this guy. That's one thing. You see all these contracts have been thrown out there today, especially the way the Jaguars are blowing through money. This kind of seems like a bargain compared to everything else that we're hearing out there in the league right now.
It is, and it is just whetting our appetite for free agency.
Well, it's wet, all right.
And maybe worst case is we keep Pierce and we throw this guy at guard. Looks like he can play a hell of a guard.
I think he could play guard. I don't know if he's got the wingspan you want there, but maybe short arm guy you can put him inside. I think he'd be okay.
I love that he's 26. I love that we signed him for 3 years. He will be a staple to this defensive line.
Yeah. It's it'll be interesting to see where he lines up in the 3-4. Will he play outside at end? Will he play nose? Obviously in the 4-3 situation, that's where he's going to feel more at home, I believe, is going to be. I almost call him Wilson Phillips this time. It's going to be Harrison Phillips.
Yeah, you are really biffing this guy's name. Show this man some respect. Show him respect. He will be in the middle of this defensive line. It's got to be.
The first big, it's the second free agent signing of Kwesi's career after. Yeah, we got T.Y. McGill. How many D tackles does Kwesi need? When is he going to have enough?
Can never have enough big men up front, building through the trenches. Let us know in comments what you think about the signing. Don't get too upset that it's a defensive tackle. Look at the value we got here.
Yeah, they really did. They bargain shopped. I like the price tag on this guy. So Harrison Phillips, you better welcome with open arms because he's coming home. All right, until Harrison Phillips gets here, remember this. Over 20 years ago, a 60-pound pumpkin randomly appeared on the top of the spire at Cornell University, 170 feet in the air. Nobody knows how it got there.